Hi, I'm Karen Thompson from Communicate U in Perth, Western Australia. I love being part of the Northern Power Women Network. In fact, I've given myself an honorary title. I'm the Northern Power Women Ambassador Down Under. I want to speak to you today about networking. And when I say networking, I'm not talking about when you walk into a room at an industry event and you look at all the strangers and you wonder what the hell are you going to say to them. I mean, that's part of networking. But the most important part is building relationships with the people that you encounter throughout your career. Really getting to know people, following them up with things. The universal law of reciprocity is what successful networking is built on. And by that law, that is, the more you give, the more you get. So if you just go out to your network and you're continually giving, you'll be surprised at what you get in the end. The support, the connections, the recommendations. What do you give, I hear you say? Well, I always recommend people build an item bank or a useful box. Collect things, every year, add to it. Whether you see interesting TED Talks, podcasts, books, authors, anything that might be of interest to other people. If it interests you, it'll interest them. And then when you have a conversation with somebody about a particular subject, you can go, aha, you know what, I'll send you through a link to a really interesting podcast about that or a TED Talk. And people appreciate that and they remember that and they put you down as a really cool person to know. I had coffee with a senior manager one time and she was saying that she thought by studying hard and by working hard, she'd get ahead in her career. And it wasn't until years later that she realised that the people that were having those conversations at the water cooler, that were going out for coffee or getting to know people on that more personal level, they were the ones getting the opportunities that she hadn't even known about because she was just so busy working. LinkedIn and social media enables us to connect in so many ways nowadays too. It was through LinkedIn that I connected with Simone Roche. I'd listened to the Northern Power Women podcast for the last couple of years and thought, this woman looks really interesting. I think I'll reach out and say hello. And before I knew it, I was recording life lessons for the podcast, and now I am mentoring someone in Liverpool, which is where I was born, hence my connection with Northern Power Women, and I just love it. There's an old saying that it says, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But I'd like to add to that, and I'd like to add, it's not what you know, it's who you know, but more importantly, who knows you. So get out there and be known. Happy networking.